All right. Hi, air sign. Welcome to your extended reading for love for May 28th through June 3rd, 2018. So let's hop into this. We're going to go through each sign individually here and then get an outcome as well. But I want to get current situations and clarification on blockages for each sign. So that's what we're going to do first. So I'm going to start with Gemini, because it's going into Gemini season and I have a Gemini moon, and so that's what's up. So Spirit, please show me a card for Gemini's current situation here. Please show me Gemini's current situation and for the person Gemini is dealing with. What is the current energy surrounding this partnership? Please clarify this current energy surrounding this partnership with this moon card. King of Cups and the Hermit. Please show me what's going on with the Moon card, King of Cups and the Hermit. Okay, two cards come out here. So, Gemini. Okay, so the first card that we have here is the Blasted Beach. And then the Three of Wands. So you'll hear, for automatically, I notice here with these cards, there's man and a woman and man and a woman here. That this Blasted Beach card comes in as some sort of catastrophe or disaster that's taken place perhaps in the past. I feel like here there has been some either misunderstanding or some huge tension perhaps behind the idea that one party is not clear on what the feelings or where they stand with the other party. And I feel like this has caused a huge problem or a huge kind of contention. It's something that this party over on this side here has really had to go within to figure out, because it's been, you know, it's like one minute I feel like you love me and the next minute I feel like you don't even know me, or we are strangers, or I feel like, you know, it's some kind of shut out type of a feeling where this person has had to really do a lot of internal work, I feel like, to be able to find the love where it exists, because I feel like they know it exists, and it does. And then we have the Three of Wands. So I feel like, again, you have gone inside, inward, really gotten in touch with some intuition and dug through the darkness here with this Moon card. And now you're waiting to see the results of that. It's like that faith that things are going to start moving forward. And this is a very positive energy here. They are together here. So this is a coming together, I feel like. So that's very, very positive. Again, at the bottom of the deck here, we have the Sun card with this spread. So that does mean that there could be that coming in for you. I feel like that's where things are starting to move, because you're manifesting that. You're recognizing that that exists here. It's just not in the forefront, perhaps. So let's see what the current situation is for the person that Gemini is dealing with. What is this current energy for the person Gemini is dealing with on this much more stubborn side? Perhaps this person feels trapped, too, by a situation. Okay, so yeah, here we go. So this person, the energy on this side that I said, you know, again, is this very stubborn energy, refusing to give forward information, but it is somebody who does recognize that there is this bond between the two of you. This tie, perhaps a karmic tie, perhaps some kind of soul contract. But here we have clarifying this energy, life renewed and the World card. So what's beautiful about this life renewed is so sweet and so innocent, and it is truly in these images as well. You can see the start, and I apologize that she's totally naked. We can cover that if we want. But this energy is so opposite, because this is a grown woman and this is a child. This is someone who's bearing their vulnerability here, but this is someone who's bearing their vulnerability here. I feel like there is a recognition here, perhaps, that this individual is kind of fighting against, that there is innocence and completion here, that there is a feeling of, like, it is so cheesy to say this, and I apologize, but it's what's popping in my head thanks to my guides, I guess, because they watched Jerry Maguire. But it's that feeling, it's that you complete me. It's not that they are not complete on their own, but there is a feeling of coming together, I feel like. So they are recognizing that, but it's like it's fighting against it. It's kind of this stubborn ass energy, so stubborn. But maybe they're in a situation, again, where they feel trapped with this Devil card, where they can't really do anything about that right now. That could be true, too. So let's see what this Four of Cups on the reverse here on the back side is about. In your blockages, excuse me. Okay, so yeah, again, in the blockage here is this decision. It's a decision that has to be, that action has to be taken on this decision. And perhaps, you know, what I like here is she's looking down at that ship. So one of you is definitely seeing the ship. The other one can probably see the ship too. But one of you is saying, like, looking down there like, hey, I want to go there. It's knowing that this is going in the direction that you want it to go if you can keep going here. But this, again, is this energy, you know, these are very, very young. These Two of Wands here, it's very young. So it's kind of like still at the beginning stages of making the decision to even start moving forward there. And so I feel like the liftoff is the blockage, like getting the oomph behind it is the blockage. So let's see what's going on with this Nine of Cups over here for the person you're dealing with, Gemini, and their blockage. What's going on with that? Please clarify this. Oops, somebody flipped. The Knight of Wands. Again, so it's action being taken. But what I get with this Knight of Wands here, with this Knight of Wands and with this the Nine of Cups that's there in the background, it's an energy that the blockage comes in on, again, that spark of action, because this is somebody who goes after what they want. But I feel that there's a reluctance here since it's in the blockage. It's kind of like, yes, the passion exists, but they doubt that they can get there. It's almost like he's afraid to make that jump, like, I can't reach her. I don't know where that's coming from, but that's coming through for somebody here, because that's definitely like, it's like he's in pouncing position and hesitating, which is so not a Knight of Wands thing to do. Some of you may be dealing with fire sign. There's definite earth and fire and a lot of cups here too, but I do feel like there is quite a bit of fire energy in this too. So again, the blockage there, Gemini, for your person could be like they're almost going against their own character and not acting. So there's something that's keeping them tied. There's something that's this Devil card is keeping them from doing. So let's see if we can get an outcome. Please give me an outcome card for Gemini here for May 28th to June 3rd, 2018. Please show me what the outcome is here. The Hierophant. Look at that. That's pretty awesome. This is a recognition of something bigger than them existing, something bigger than you existing. Some of you may be dealing with the Taurus. This is a very sensual energy too during this type of season. And I feel like it's this Hierophant is looking in the direction of this Knight of Wands. So I feel like it starts to click. It may not be that they take the action this week, Gemini, but I feel like it's starting to click. They're starting to see the ship in the distance. They're starting to see what's in the distance. So that's cool. Okay, so let's move to Aquarius. Please give me 2 cards for current situation for Aquarius. Actually, we're going to use a different deck here because there's a lot of Gemini energy in this deck now. And I want to clear that. Sorry, y'all. Ooh, yeah, you. Let's do you. Because this is my Aquarian deck, so that's what we're doing for y'all. Okay, Spirit, please show me what messages you have here for the sign of Aquarius for love, May 28th to June 3rd, 2018. Tell me to bring forward a clear most concise and clear messages for the sign of Aquarius for their highest good. Thank you so much for the clarity I've been given. Please show me what messages you have for love for the sign of Aquarius for May 28th through June 3rd, 2018. Give it 2 more shuffles here and see what's up for Aquarius. Okay, so Aquarius, the energy, 2 cards in your current situation. We have, you, Queen of Swords. Somebody's definitely in their element, and the Temperance. Some of you may be dealing with a Sagittarius specifically. Queen of Swords, though, again, with all of this, with all of this energy here, all of the introspection, all of the intuition at work. The Queen of Swords is somebody who, again, is you in your element, standing in your strength and in your truth. And then this Temperance is a very spiritually balanced card. It's somebody who is in their spiritual balance. So that's definitely somebody standing in their truth. There's a huge amount, I feel like, of intuition and of spirituality at play that is telling you that you are in the right place at the right time. Like, you're doing this the right way. If you listen to those messages, you are doing this the right way, and it's going to get you where you want to go. That's very, very clear coming through for me. Now, your person, 2 cards, we have the 8 of Pentacles and the 10 of Rods, and this came up in reverse. So, again, I do feel like, yes, there is something in this situation that has kind of them trapped or a hold of them, or perhaps they have a huge fear of being trapped or codependent on anyone or anything. Like, they don't want to have to. This is a very stubborn energy, and perhaps it's an energy that has been expecting maybe too much from, like, there may be too much going out from one party and not enough coming back from the other party. But there is this love here. This is something that I feel like they're fighting against, because perhaps it's a confidence issue. It could be somebody who's feeling like they don't deserve this, or that they are not capable of being perhaps who you want them to be. But with this 8 of Pentacles coming up here and this 10 of Rods in reverse, I feel like it's starting to move forward. Like, they're starting to see progress. This Devil is starting to get smaller and smaller, I feel like. So it's like they are starting to see, you know what, maybe I can, maybe I can, maybe I can. We're not quite at the, yeah, I can do this. It's kind of like, maybe I actually can. So let's see then what your blockage is here. Because again, for all of y'all, we have this Sun card here at the bottom of the deck. I feel like this is successful energy for you. It's just, there is a rough patch for a lot of you, but yeah. What is this 4 of Cups about here in the blockage for Aquarius? What is this 4 of Cups about here in this blockage for Aquarius? Please show me what this 4 of Cups is about. Okay, couple here. Couple cards. Wow, look at that. You have the King of Pentacles and the 6 of Cups in the blockages. Some of you may be dealing with a Capricorn or somebody with Earth in their chart, or you know, could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Again, we had the Hierophant did pop out earlier. I know that was for Gemini, but it could be that you're dealing with perhaps a Taurus too. Could be any sign though. What I feel like this is talking about with this 4 of Cups and the 6 of Cups and this King of Pentacles, again, is the blockage for you, I feel like, is the fact that you recognize perhaps a soulmate connection with this individual. You recognize that this is like the home feeling. Like, you feel like somebody is recognizing that they belong with this person, but the fact that the ship is still off in the distance is the blockage, is the challenge. It's like, can we get on with this already? Like, I already know. Like, why don't you know? Because I know and you're just as smart as I am, so why don't you know? It's kind of that kind of energy, this frustration that comes through, which I completely understand. But that is the blockage. I feel like this is saying that you have to keep your eye on the prize in order not for things to begin to move the way that you want them to. Like, keep your eye on the fact that there is progress. Don't look for the end result quite yet. Just recognize the progress. If there is progress, keep going. That's what I feel like that blockage is that it's what it's telling you, Aquarius. Because a lot of the times too, Aquarius, you can just be like, nope, I'm done, cut, you know, and you don't want to do that. If this person is someone you feel like you have a soulmate connection with or a strong spiritual tie with, don't do that because it's moving the right way. Just keep your eye on that progress. So let's see what the blockage is for your person here. Please show me what the blockage is for the person that Aquarius is dealing with. Look at that. We got cards popping out the bottom. Four of Swords, the Empress, and the Ace of Swords. Definitely know what this is talking about. So the Four of Swords is this. There could be minimal or no communication going on right now, and that could be what this huge amount of intuition is needed to know that, you know, like, it's not the end of it. This isn't him or her just cutting me off and walking away, trying to remain balanced about that, because there is a pause going on here. I feel like, again, it is a mirroring energy where they're just a few steps behind you on the introspection thing. They're thinking. They're sitting in their head thinking about, like, what is it that I really want? What is that out in the distance that I actually want? And this Empress and this Ace of Swords comes through to me. For a lot of you, it's this, like, epiphany that, oh my gosh, that's what I want, is this new start, or that start, or I want to bring this into reality. And it's a recognition of a spiritual type of energy, you know, a spiritual connection that I want to bring into the 3D, into the real world. So for, again, some of you, it is the recognition that yes, it's in the blockages, but this is what is happening. It's just that the patience is required on your side to wait for this to happen on this side. Some of you may, again, be dealing with a situation also where somebody feels tied to a situation, perhaps because there's maybe a pregnancy involved, or there is a mother-like type relationship, maybe baby mama type relationship. But again, this person they're working to move out of this heavy burden, and they're working to move away from that. It could be that to you, it seems like they're just being stingy with you and clinging, you know, and giving you like crumbs of affection. But really, there's a lot going on to try and move out of that. They just go about it in a way that makes zero sense to you. So for some of you, that could be what's going on too. So let's get an outcome here for Aquarius. What is the outcome going on here for Aquarius? Because again, at the bottom, I feel like I need to keep reminding everybody, at the bottom of the deck, we do have the Sun card. This is that illumination, this is that happiness, this is that the light bulb comes on, you know, it's kind of that energy here. What is the outcome here for Aquarius? Please show me the outcome for Aquarius for May 28th to June 3rd, 2000. Yeah, okay. Seven of Cups in reverse. So Seven of Cups in reverse here in the outcome. In the upright, Seven of Cups is a whole lot of options, confusion about which cup to go for. There's so many different things. Seven of Cups in reverse to me is the fog starts to clear. The illusions start to clear. They start to be able to see which direction they want to go, what it is that they want. It's narrowing down those options again. And remember that the total overall advice here is the healing of family issues, where I feel like it's like figuring out, to me, what comes through for this person you're dealing with, Aquarius, is not just healing family issues. It's like figuring out your family issues. Like, what is it? What do you want? What does family look like to you, or what is it that you want? So I feel like it's somebody who gets, you know, this illumination, figuring out, light bulb comes on somewhere. This may not happen again this week, but the seeds are being sown this week for this to come through. This is coming through for you. Okay, so let's go to my lovely Libras next, because my rising is Libra. So I have Gemini and Libra. I have way more air and fire in my chart than I do earth, even though I'm a Virgo sun. So it's always fun for me to see what comes up here for y'all. And for you guys, which deck do I want to do? We'll do this one. I'm gonna get a drink real quick, sorry. I talk a lot. All right. Spirit, please show me what messages you have for Libra for love from May 28th, 2018 to June 3rd, 2018. Please help me to bring forward the clearest messages for those who need to hear them regarding love for the sign of Libra. Thank you so much for the clarity and guidance we are given. Please help me to bring forward the messages for their highest good and with the greatest light. Please show me what messages you have for love for the sign of Libra from May 28, 2018 to June 3rd, 2018. 2 more shuffles, Libra, and we'll get into this. All right. All right, Libra. 2 cards for this person over here who's all up in their intuition. We have Page of Cups coming up in reverse, 7 of Wands coming up in reverse. So I definitely feel like, again, for my lovely Libras, let me make sure. I'm just making sure they're not all upside down because I totally think that they are. So let's turn them upright because that's what happened. They're not in reverse anymore. Page of Cups, 7 of Wands. So, okay, same thing that I was picking up though, so that's cool because I get it. Okay, so for this person who's been doing this introspection in their intuition, waking up to recognizing that the feelings are there, or that they know that the feelings are there, their intuition is telling them that there's a connection here with this other person, they are recognizing they have to stand their ground. With the 7 of Wands, you need to stand your ground and wait for this person to come to you. This is you knowing that that's what you need to do. I need to stand my ground. They need to come forward with an offer, and it's not a BS offer, not an offer of just sex or anything like that. It's like a legit offer, and you need to stand your ground and hold your ground on that. And I feel like that's an inner knowing. Maybe you may feel at war with yourself a little bit about it, because I do feel like there is this definite defensive energy, like I have to protect this. I have to stay in this intuition. But I feel like it's knowing that you can't go forward and make the offer right now, or whoever this person is recognizing that this person needs to come to them, I feel like. So 2 cards for this person over here. We have 3 of Pentacles and the High Priestess. Again, it's the same thing. I feel like this person here is definitely not showing you what's going on, perhaps because I don't mean to hurt anybody by saying this, but I feel like they're a little bit pissed off by recognizing that there is a spiritual connection here. They don't like that. They don't like that tie type feeling. They don't like that they can't control that feeling, or that they feel codependent in their mind to you. Now, I feel like it's kind of like they don't want to depend on anyone. And I know that's a little different than codependent, but I feel like that's kind of what this person is thinking. But we have this 3 of Pentacles and the High Priestess coming through here. So it's definitely a mirroring energy, again, where it's like the 3 of Pentacles is recognizing that there is a lot for them to learn about what's going on, like that, but it's this almost desire to kind of learn about why why their intuition or why spiritually or why the tie, like what is the bond between the two of you? Like, why is this always here? And the High Priestess, again, is an energy of surrender, especially in this deck, because yes, she's about hidden things. Yes, there's the moon here. Yes, there is mystery. Yes, there are hidden things. But I feel like these hidden things have much more to do with things that are going on spiritually that are being revealed as y'all grow, not so much like hidden from you, but they just, it's revealed to you, you know, little at a time as you're growing and expanding. And I feel like this person is mirroring you. It's just kind of behind you a little bit. But this energy is here. There is that energy of the intuition is there. So, I mean, I know that this might be specific for some of you, but that's definitely what I'm getting there. So please show me what this Four of Cups is about here for Libra. What is this Four of Cups about? Again, we have the moon. Again, we have the moon popping out for you on the Four of Cups, Libra. So again, it's this deep introspection. You may be dealing with a water sign. Again, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. There is Cancer definitely here in this card. But I feel like this, so crazy how that happens. This moon, again, is facing directly where that ship is. So it's kind of like you may not see exactly how you're going to get there. The blockage is not being able to see how you're going to get there. Perhaps it even seems impossible to you right now, but it's looking right at that. So somewhere in the intuition, it's like you know it's possible. Perhaps that's why there can't be any, like maybe that's why you guys are kind of feeling tied together. Is like you know you can't fight against that maybe. Give me one more card here for blockages for Libra. What is this? Woo! Well, I guess I just dropped two. Yeah, so we have the King of Cups then. So we have the Moon, the Four of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles. Somebody's confused about, again, the feelings of somebody else. And there's some mystery here about whether or not this person is maybe like 1 foot out the door, 1 foot in. It's kind of like there's an imbalance like it's come and go, back and forth type of an energy. But it's also that, again, this King of Cups and this Moon card are both facing that ship that's in the distance in the Four of Cups. So I feel like the blockage is, again, you have to wait for somebody to make a freaking decision, and you're getting tired of waiting for them to make a decision because they're not giving you anything. This King of Cups is not giving you anything, any emotion. There's no, you know, he's not extending his cup or anything to you. He's just kind of sitting there like, yeah, I've got my cup in my hand. Anyways, so you're spending a lot of time having to believe in something that you're not sure that you should be believing in. This is telling me, though, that you should be believing in it. That's the challenge for you, though, is to be able to maintain believing in it because it's not giving you much right now. So please show me what this Nine of Cups is here for, the blockages for this other person that Libra is dealing with. Please show me what this Nine of Cups is about here. Please show me what this Nine of Cups. Okay, somebody flipped, I think. Nope, flipped and then flipped right back over. Just kidding. Please show me 2 cards. Okay. For real? There we go. Give me one more card from the Spirit for this Nine of Cups, for the blockages for who Libra is dealing with. All right. Okay. Every time I ask, it throws it across the room. Perhaps I'm just too strong. I don't know my own strength. Okay. All right, Libras. Listen up. Golly, y'all. Man. Okay, so this person's blockages. Again, we have a 9 and a 9 here. We have the 9 of Wands and the 9 of Cups. You're almost at the end of this road, so please do not give up. But we've got this 9 and this 9 here, which is starting to recognize what is off in the distance. Recognizing that you have the strength to fight for it. He's tired. He's doubting himself, but his intuition is definitely up in here. He's looking at things, or he or she, sorry, whatever this energy is looking at things from a different perspective and starting to recognize a higher purpose, a higher calling here. Because again, we've got this Two of Cups showing up here. This is somebody who is this blockage exists. Yes, it's going to be difficult, But this Two of Cups does exist. This is an emotional, spiritual bond that they're recognizing. And it's morphing, I feel like, here from the Devil, which feels like a trap to them, to this Two of Cups, which is a very healing type of an energy. It's a very beautiful type of an energy. It's a very strong bond. So with these blockages, again, it's you have to keep your eye on the prize. They are starting to recognize the prize, and then they'll keep their eye on the prize. It's just a couple, steps, I feel like, behind you, Libra. So let's get an outcome card here for Libra for May 23rd through June, or 28th, through June 3rd, 2018 for love. Because again, at the bottom of the deck, I've said this every single time, we have the Sun card. So people are figuring it out. Tower pops out in reverse. So that what I like about the Tower in reverse is like crisis averted. I feel like the first things that's coming through here is if you maintain your intuition, do not let yourself freak out about the fact that you don't see where things are going, or you can't see how it's going to work out right now. Don't let that freak you out, because this Tower in reverse is saying you are going to avoid a crisis by doing that. If you let it freak you out, things could derail because it'll have to start all over again. So you have to stay up in the intuition here, because this person, even though you can't see what's going on, and again, this could be vice versa, it could be either or, one or the other of you. But even though the other person can't see what's going on, they are doing the work. They are behind you. They are getting there. And if you push it, that's going to crumble. They're going to stop thinking, stop working. It's going to derail them. Don't do that. You have to maintain your strength, your intuition. You have to stay strong right here and believe in it. Don't go attacking at this person. Don't go questioning at this person. Let them come to you, I feel like, because they're getting there. And that's coming through very, very strong for me, because with this, and I feel like this is for you, Libra, this Sun card pops out at the bottom of the deck, but the immediate card after that is the Three of Swords. And the Three of Swords in reverse here is definitely something that you're working on. This Tower card is in reverse, so it can be completely averted. This can all be averted, but it's calling, that's what the advice is for you to stand still. And that could be for all of you signs, not just Libra, but I get that through very strongly for y'all. So I love you all. I will speak with you soon, and thank you so much for watching.